Starting in 1971 in Seattle, Washington, Starbucks Coffee is an extremely popular chain of coffee shops with more than 24,000 stores in over 70 countries all around the world. They have been able to make themselves a leading player in the coffee industry and have even gone so far as to revolutionize the cafe experience. Key attributes about Starbucks which have been pointed out by consumers are the fact that you are able to make your drink your own, that getting coffee can be a social experience, and the fact that Starbucks leave their mark. During this video, we will be analysing the added value that a CSR strategy can offer Starbucks. Starbucks is a great example of a company that has built their marketing strategy around their customers and ethical behaviour, instead of investing millions of dollars on advertising that does not bring any social benefit. The advantage of this company is that in the market they are operating in, there is always a demand for coffee, and people regularly visit cafes before work or to spend time with the people they are closest to. The challenge is to retain these customers and give them a reason to come back. Do you know how much money per cup Starbucks give to their CSR activities?
Various companies present into this market operate with a given set of ethical values with particular attention to corporate social responsibility. In an evolving world, where social media is gaining importance, it is more and more crucial to defend ethical values and have rules in place. As explained by scholars in the corporate communications, an international journal taking a CSR marketing orientation as a value creation that goes beyond profit maximization, but increase the long-term business survival by meeting the stakeholders' societal expectation. According to other scholars, there are various marketing philosophies a company can follow, such as production, selling, marketing, or societal marketing philosophies. Starbucks follow the societal marketing philosophy based on the marketing concept. They attempt to add a societal benefit to their brand by helping communities or respecting the environment. And Starbucks is not only a company which is one of the most influential companies in the world, but also a company which makes a lot of effort on CSR area. They have a high corporate social responsibility to address the interests of most stakeholders. The company meets most of the concerns of stakeholders such as customers, employers, suppliers, environment, and investors. There has been a lot of news out there about Starbucks. For example, many consumers and employers are satisfied with their good signs of CSR. Starbucks are often rated as the leader on CSR by some magazines and newspapers. It is obvious that Starbucks has achieved outstanding achievements regarding CSR. Just like Starbucks brand heritage says, every day we go to work hoping to do two things: share great coffee with our friends, and help make the world a little better. Therefore, Starbucks can be used as a typical case to be analyzed for its corporate social initiatives. Before the analysis of Starbucks CSR, I would like to introduce the theory of CSR briefly. There is a violation of business morality such as destroying the ecological environment and damaging the interests of the related groups when some enterprises are pursuing rapid economic growth. If these problems cannot be solved, enterprises will not have a good environment for sustainable development. This is also the reason why many companies take CSR so importantly today. Carroll proposed that corporate social responsibility includes four aspects: the responsibility for economic, legal, moral, and charitable. Corporate social responsibility includes six types of corporate social initiatives: corporate philanthropy, community volunteering, socially responsible business practices, cost promotions, cost-related marketing, corporate social marketing. However, this video will not mention all the corporate social initiatives. In this case, cost-related marketing will be discussed. Consumer support for corporate social responsibility is mature in the market, and companies are now tending to develop in other forms of CSR. One way for a company to make a contribution to society and increase their sales at the same time is cost-related marketing. Cost-related marketing was defined as the process of formulating and implementing marketing activities that are characterized by an offer from the firm to contribute a specific amount to a designated cause when customers engage in revenue-providing exchanges that satisfy organizational and individual objectives. According to this definition, CRM is like a transaction. The donation of the company is caused by the consumers purchasing products, and the amount of donation is decided by the product's turnover. With combining product sales to the support of a charity, many companies use cost-related marketing strategies to gain national visibility, create brand image, and enhance corporate brand image. Multiple types of CRM are distinguished by different factors which have been found to play a role in consumers' responses. Among these factors, two elements have been mainly focused on: characteristics linked to the brand and the features associated to the social cause. Hence, there have three elements, including brand fit, cause fit, and brand cause fit, which influence the consumer's responses towards CRM.
What is brand fit? Brand fit means that the brand sells the products with some specific characteristic, such as pleasure-oriented feature or goal-oriented feature. The theory of product bundling was developed from pioneering researches. It is found that bundling two positive outcomes together could increase total value and result in greater enjoyment than offering them separately. Furthermore, in the circumstance of product charity bundles, it is suggested that the feeling associated with acquiring a product with a specific attribution in the way complements the feeling associated with paying for the products involved in CRM campaigns. In other words, it was regarded that corporates involved in CRM campaigns should bundle their products with the utility to balance the donator's cash and donator contributing time. Existing work have shown that experiencing pleasure can stimulate people to participate in charity behavior. However, all this investigation mainly focus on hedonic and functional products. There are limited investigations in other types of products which might best complement charity incentives. Other factors may also affect the brand fit effectiveness in CRM consumer response. In Starbucks CRM campaigns, Starbucks UK is partnering with Neighbourly, a community charitable giving platform, to donate 5p for every Festive drink sold to a range of nominated charities in the community. It is a good way to bundle Starbucks drink with Festive. The Festive season is all about merriment. Bundling products with Festive involves consumers' emotional response related to the festivals and give consumers pleasant shopping experiences. And second, it helps build consumers' loyalty. Cross marketing like this does a lot to improve consumers' perception of the brand, whether or not they actually take part in the campaign. The second fit is cause fit. What is cause fit? Cause fit as a factor in CRM campaigns. Generally, in CRM campaigns, the cause which is personally relevant or self-congruent to donators is called cause fit. It is reported that when the cause is important and worthy in consumer perception, the responses are more positive. It is wonder if consumer responses were also positive for different types of process in CRM campaigns, such as educational related, health and human service related, cultural related, and civic and community related. In a recent investigation, it is tested 15 two causes and identified 8 key causes, which were categorized into 4 types: health, human services, animal, and environmental, demonstrated the low or high importance in CRM campaigns. In their findings, the causes related to the health and human services both exert a great impact on consumer attitudes towards the cause compared to animal and environmental causes. In other words, it seems that consumers have stronger attitudes towards those causes that benefit people rather than cause good for the environment and animals. Combining Starbucks CRM campaign, it is a good marketing strategy to apply. In the Starbucks Red product CRM campaign, every purchase of Starbucks Red exclusive beverage, such as espresso truffle, ginger nut latte, and peppermint mocha twist, at all participating stores in US and Canada. Starbucks will contribute 5 cents directly to the Global Fund. And to honor the 20th anniversary of World AIDS Day, on 1st of December, Starbucks will contribute 5 cents to the Global Fund for every handcraft beverage purchased at a participating Starbucks, as a continued way to show support for this important issue. How about it builds value to the company? The first is appeal to emotion. Cost-related marketing campaigns succeed whenever appeals to an emotion of the target market. The supported cause related to aims show Starbucks' social responsibility in protecting sustainable development of human beings and gaining more favorable attitudes towards the brand image. Builds a connection is the second value. Successful cost-related marketing builds a bridge between cooperation and the reason for raising the money.
Evaluating the effectiveness of a CRM campaign relies on a wide range of consumer responses, including behavioural responses, perceptions, and attitudes towards the company or brand. Furthermore, Faridarajan and Menon reported that corporations have relied mainly on behavioural responses such as percentage increased sales and redeemed coupons. They also pointed out that the research on consumers' attitude towards CRM is lacking. Good evening and welcome back. It is currently going on 8:47 p.m. I'm here joined live by Alice Ormiston, who is in Hawaii, currently enjoying a delicious Starbucks beverage. Are you enjoying the sunshine, Alice?
Yes, it's delicious, thanks.
So what do you think?
Oh, it's very warm here, yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, you go ahead.
so what do you think about the CSR activities in relation to Starbucks?
Starbucks, as far as I know, are very conscious of ethics and charity work, and they're very proud of that. And they're quite environmentally conscious as well, I think. I know if they haven't quite implemented things to do with their recyclable cups, I know they're certainly trying to in the future, as far as I know.
Okay, that's really interesting that you think that. Do you know what CRM stands for by any chance? Or what it is?
No, I don't.
Okay, so CRM stands for cause-related marketing, and essentially it's where a company and a charity come together to tackle a certain social or environmental issue. For example, in the case of Starbucks, as that's what we are basing this off of. So Starbucks have the what they call a red initiative, which is where 5 cents from certain beverages in stores in the USA and Canada is donated to the Red charity, which helps fight AIDS and goes into research about it, basically. So what do you think about this?
I think it's really great to hear such a big brand using their power for good, and it's always nice to hear about big companies collaborating with charities, especially if they're smaller charities, because it gets them more recognition. I think it's always nice to hear, and it helps their name as well.
Okay, Alice, well, thank you for spending a few minutes of your time with us here tonight. We'll be sure to speak to you again soon. That was Alice Ormiston coming to us live from Hawaii. Sorry for any of the delay issues that were experienced this time around, and we'll see you again next time. So I'm here with Isabel. Hi, Isabel.
Hi.
So what's your opinion on corporate social responsibility, or CSR to short it?
I think they're very aware of their social needs as a company, and corporately they do a lot to make sure that they meet their requirements.
Okay. And what do you think about the plastic and everything in their cups?
I think that environmentally they're not really meeting the social needs of the people.
Are you familiar with cause-related marketing? Do you know what that is?
No, I'm not familiar with cause-related marketing.
Okay, well let me tell you.
Okay, thank you.
Cause-related marketing is where a company and a charity team up to tackle a social or an environmental issue. So in the case of Starbucks, they have their Red initiative, which is where 5 cents from certain drinks that are sold in participating stores in the US and Canada go to the AIDS Foundation, and it helps to fight it and prevent it in whatever ways they can. So that being said, what's your opinion on this? Do you think it's good or bad? Do you have an opinion?
I think that's something that should be implemented more worldwide. They're such a big company that they have enough money to be doing this, and I think it's a really positive thing.
Great. Thank you for your opinion. Thank you for your time. Hope you enjoy your Starbucks coffee.
Thank you.
In order to bridge this gap, we decided to carry out a couple of interviews which focused heavily on Starbucks' CRM campaigns. The research by Edelman in August of this year serves to reinforce these messages about the impact of loss of trust and reputation, as well as the power and potential of cause-related marketing to positively impact consumer behaviour. 68% of consumers reported that association with a good cause was an important factor in determining how much trust they have in a product or service brand. 62% of consumers switched brands because of something positive they read, saw or heard about the brand. 48% switched brands because of something negative they read, saw or heard about a brand. 45% switched brands in which they lost trust, particularly on the dimensions of bonding, caring, being able to innovate, and trust. 71% of consumers were impacted by cause-related marketing programs at the point of decision-making or buying. The loyalty of 75% of consumers was impacted by the cause-related marketing proposition. Cause-related marketing impacts brand affinity and brand equity.
The final part is brand cost in CRM campaigns. Alliance between a brand and a social cause could be an effective marketing strategy, which can generate a positive attitudes towards the sponsoring brand. Marketing scholars have been recommended the importance of brand cost fit in CRM. It is also regarded the fit or matching between brand and causes is a crucial factor. However, there are limited studies looking at the role of brand cost fit in deciding the impact of CRM, and it is vital for such study to be carried out, as it could provide valuable guidance for companies when choosing their social causes or partner characters in CRM campaigns. It is important for companies to evaluate the fit between their brand and the cause when participating in the CRM campaigns. Hoffler and Keller reported that not all CRM relationships have positive consumer response. A good relationship between cause and brand can trigger a favorable impact, but a poor relationship can sometimes decrease consumer purchase intentions. Hence, it is likely that congruent relationships of brand cost fit can generate positive returns and vice versa. Reviewing Starbucks CSP campaign, there is a CRM campaign called eSource Water. It began as a social venture startup with the goal of providing people in developing countries with access to clean water. For every bottle of eSource water sold in the United States, 5 cents is direct to the eSource Water Fund to help finance water programs around the world. Since 2005, $14 million has been granted through the eSource Water Fund, benefiting more than 500,000 people around the world. Although helping people in developing countries gain access to clean water is a good supportive cause related to the health and human service, it seems to lack a connection to what Starbucks are selling. However, an environmental issue related to Starbucks cups has raised public attention recently. Starbucks has declared that they will reduce the harm to environment in the course of operation. For example, they permit that they will recycle all used paper cups. However, in 2008, it was pointed out by some environmental activists that the so-called recyclable paper cups in Starbucks could not be done in practice. This is because Starbucks paper cups have an important ingredient, polyethylene. However, most of recyclable plant cannot break down the paper cup with this material nowadays. As a result, Starbucks paper cups still have the problem of environmental pollution. In 2010, Starbucks mentioned the new technology of making paper cups in its annual Global Responsibility report, but Starbucks had not implemented the new technology on paper cup making by 2017. One can imagine this is a big challenge on CSR aspect for Starbucks now. Meanwhile, considering the benefits of alliance between a brand and a social cause, we recommend that Starbucks can plan a new cause-related campaign. As we all know, Starbucks sell reusable cups. This is also a strategy for reducing the usage of paper cups. However, that data shows that the sales of Starbucks reusable cups have been declining since 2014. If Starbucks can improve the sales of reusable cups, this will also reduce the pollution of paper cups to a certain extent. Starbucks can design interesting designs on their reusable cups for festival limit sale. Combining the charitable giving that Starbucks have done, such as the donation event of 8, Starbucks could work like that. Each reusable cup with a special design can not only get a drink discount, but also donate 10 pennies to help AIDS patients get more help. This is a long-term solution because it allows reusable cups to combine with Starbucks' annual charitable giving event. While consumers are buying charitable products, Starbucks has achieved the goal of protecting the environment, and it also highlights Starbucks' brand cost fit on cost-relative campaign.
In conclusion, cause-related marketing is defined in the book Cause-Related Marketing, Who Cares Wins, as a commercial activity by which businesses and charities or causes form a partnership with each other to market an image, product or service for mutual benefit. It works best when it is integral to and a natural extension of the brand proposition, when it builds on the values of the business or the brand and adds value by connecting with the consumer's interests. It is basically a marketing program that strives to achieve two objectives: improve corporate performance and help worthy causes by linking fundraising for the benefit of a cause to the purchase of the firm's products and/or services. However, Starbucks should pay attention to their recycling problem, which is demonstrated by the fact that the materials in their paper cups are hard to break down. Therefore, considering the benefits of alliances between a brand and a social cause, we recommend that Starbucks could plan a new cause-related campaign.
It's fine, it's fine. No, it's fine. Wait, what? Do you know how much money per cup Starbucks? Do you know how much money per cup Starbucks gives to their CSR initiatives? And I think you can hold because the video can film it. Yeah. Yes. Up here? Yeah, yes. Okay. Do you know how much money per cup Starbucks gives to their CSR? Do you? It's fine. Do you know how much? Okay. Do you know? Do you know how much money per cup Starbucks? Do you know how much money per cup Starbucks gives to their CSR? Yes, it's fine. Do you know how much money per cup Starbucks? Do you know how much money per cup Starbucks gives to their CSR activities? Yes. What? We can pick the best one. Do you know how much money per cup Starbucks gives to their CSR activities? Fine. Yes.